know we don't really care, cause we're just doing what we want. She likes it when I treat her good. She likes it when I treat her bad. She likes to travel all around. I take her everywhere and back. Yeah, oh, you fucking with the man, girl. You throw it right back, no, I like that. I'ma bite back, you know I've become a fan, girl. The way you throw back like a Kodak, girl, you own that. Cruise around without a plan, girl. We'll never go back, girl, you know that. You were so bad, let's just spend a couple grand, girl. You know you're fucking with the man, girl. Yeah. Oh, you could've been a good girl, but instead you chose the real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me and never look back. We're living life like a badass. Oh, you could've been a good girl, but instead you chose the real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me and never look back. Yeah. Life like a badass. Cruising PCH with the top down, drop down, headed nowhere fast, never stop now, not now. We ain't slowing down, never knowing that. We're just headed south, what it's all about, never had a doubt, yeah. She be sitting shotgun, she a hot one, in the hot sun, crop top on, I'ma hop on, every single day, head a different way, never stay in place, don't care what they say, we gon' do it anyway. Always by my side, oh, we're living life right, every night we just drive by, cruising high life, we're alive, not just getting by, not just letting life pass right underneath the side, grab it real tight, okay, every day is a new day, in a new place, rent a new space, see a new face, in a few days, move a new way, to a new state, that's great, rent an estate for our next day. Oh, you could've been a good girl, but instead you chose the real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me and never look back. We're living life like a badass. Oh, you could've been a good girl, but instead you chose the real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me and never look back. We're living life like a badass. The wind is blowing through her hair. We like to head out on the road, and you know we don't really care, cause we're just doing what we want. She likes it when I treat her good. She likes it when I treat her bad. She likes to travel all around. I take her everywhere and back. Yeah, oh, you fucking with the man, girl. You throw it right back, no, I like that. I'ma bite back, you know I've become a fan, girl. The way you throw back like a Kodak, girl, you own that. Cruise around without a plan, girl. We'll never go back, girl, you know that. You were so bad, let's just spend a couple grand, girl. You know you're fucking with the man, girl. Yeah. Oh, you could've been a good girl, but instead you chose the real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me and never look back. We're living life like a badass. Oh, you could've been a good girl, but instead you chose the real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me and never look back. Yeah. Life like a badass. Cruising PCH with the top down, drop down, headed nowhere fast, never stop now, not now. We ain't slowing down, never knowing that. We're just headed south, what it's all about, never had a doubt, yeah. She be sitting shotgun, she a hot one, in the hot sun, crop top on, I'ma hop on, every single day, head a different way, never stay in place, don't care what they say, we gon' do it anyway. Always by my side, oh, we're living life right, every night we just drive by, cruising high life, we're alive, not just getting by, not just letting life pass right underneath the side, grab it real tight. Okay, every day is a new day in a new place. Rent a new space, see a new face in a few days. Move a new way to a new state, that's great. Rent an estate for our next date. Oh, you could have been a good girl, but instead you chose a real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me, never look back.
Okay, hello, chat. Oh, hi. Yeah. Okay, yesterday I took Nani to the specialist. My mom came with me because she was like, I don't want you driving that far because it's like a 2-hour drive type of thing. And she was like, that's a little far of you not knowing the area for me to want you to go by yourself. And then God knows how long it was going to take, and then the 2-hour drive back. And so my mom took off work for me. And she came with me. And like 5 minutes down the road from my house, we heard a bonk, like my mom hit something. But there was nothing in the road. Like, we didn't see anything. I was looking in the rear view mirror, didn't see anything. Very confused. I'm like, I don't know what you hit. And she's like, there was nothing in the road. I'm like, I don't know what you hit. But it was fine. Okay? Now, my mother's GPS, right, though, thought that where we were going was 2.5 hours away. So, of course, we left 3 hours early because, you know, just in case. Give us a little wiggle room. Well, my GPS, when we started going, said 2 hours. And I was like, hour and 51 minutes or whatever. I was like, we're going to get there pretty early. She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, well, it's fine. Maybe we can be seen early. It'll be okay. So fast forward almost 2 hours, like an hour and 40 minutes from that point, right? We are 17 miles from the specialist. If I remember what my GPS said, like 17 miles. We hear another pop, and we're on the freeway at this point, going, 60-something miles an hour. And my mom's like, there's nothing in the road! And I'm looking in the rear view mirror, or the side mirror, and I'm like, yeah, I don't see anything. But I was like, huh. I do, however, think you popped my tire. She's like, no, I didn't. I'm like, I hear it go, fish. And so, like, 30 seconds later, bonk, 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 bonk. And my tire starts screaming that the pressure's low. My mom's like, fuck, you're right. I start dragging, hi. And so, like I said, we were going, 60-something miles on the freeway. And my mom was in the middle lane. So she had to get over and get us onto the shoulder. We stopped. Yeah, my tire was flat. And so we thought that, like, somehow there was a nail that just embedded the fuck into my tire and popped it. So, take, like, 10 minutes to, get through our... Oh, it's okay. Good night, Star Dragon. Sleep well. So it takes us, what, like 10 minutes to, call for roadside service, get through all of their nonsense, which is all automated, and then a real person calls you back and wants to know your exact location. Can I just say how hard it is to give an exact location when you're out in the middle of nowhere, in between places, on the freeway, not even next to a mile number marker? Like, there was no mile marker anywhere near us that we could see, or no exit near us. We don't know where we are. So that was fun. But anyways, and then she was like, okay, well, we'll have someone come out there. It'll be anywhere from, 20 to 50 minutes. And I'm like, oh, my cat has a vet appointment. Poor Nani is just terrified in the back. She had been screaming nonstop that entire drive. And about 10 minutes from then, the guy that was being sent out to help us called. And he said, yeah, it'll be about 20 minutes. And my mom was like, okay. And I was so sad. I was like, oh no. That dude got there in less than 10 minutes. He got there in less than 10 minutes from when he called. Quickly changed out our tire because I had donut in the back of my car. And then we were on our way. Had to go slow because it's a donut on the freeway. Not fun. Got to the specialist and my mom's like, look, I have a credit card for Discount Tire specifically. She's like, and there is one like just down the road from here. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she's like, so I'm gonna leave you here with Nani and I'm gonna go get it done, okay? You might have to sit here and wait for me for a bit afterwards. I'm like, all right. So my mom leaves me and I'm with Nani at the specialist. And Nani is a sweetheart. She's so precious. She's such a sweet girl. Lets you do whatever you want to her. And she's one of those that it's hard for the vet to hear her like breathing and her heartbeat because she starts purring. And so they were struggling a little bit, but they were like, she is so precious. She's so cute. And I'm like, yeah, she is. She is a good kitty. And then I sat there for God knows how long. So long. I sat there for so long waiting for them to come back in. And Nani forced me to hold her and she went to sleep on my chest. And finally they came back. She is going to have all her teeth pulled. Her teeth are in very, very bad shape. Like all of the roots of like her canines and stuff are exposed, and that's causing her a lot of pain. Part of the reason why she's not eating. She has stomatitis, and it's mild to moderate, as the vet would say. But she's also already been given a steroid shot and an anti-inflammatory shot, which could also be affecting how bad it looks, because my original vet said that it was severe. But those two shots can have helped calm it down for a little bit. And so then we went over the talks and all that and the estimate. And the estimate is still not very accurate. Because it depends on, like, she's 8 years old. So she has to have a lot of blood work done before surgery. They're requiring it. So that price varies depending on if I do it with them or with my normal vet. Which I'm doing it with my normal vet because they're closer and they can just do it there. But so the estimate is anywhere from $1,300-ish to $2,200-ish. And the rest of the variation depends on what the hell happens when they start the surgery. So, if they start the surgery and it's taking a little longer than it's supposed to and she needs more anesthesia, that's going to up the cost. If there's some sort of complication, like so much bone loss they need to do something else with it, they're also going to be doing a biopsy just to make sure that it's not cancer, because it can look very similar to stomatitis. The specialist thinks it's stomatitis, but it's one of their procedures that they have to do. So she's going to get a lot done. And then I had to sit there and wait for like another whole hour because the tire place apparently was busy as fuck. And then my mom finally came and picked us up. And she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's okay. And then 2-hour drives home. Nani never made a sound again. She was so exhausted. And Nani is one of the very few cats that still meows on her way home. When I take her to her regular vet, she meows all the way there and all the way back. Well, but that's like a 25-minute drive. No, today she was worn out. Or, well, not today. Yesterday she was worn out and did not make a sound. And I thought she was going to shun me, but no, she cuddled me and snuggled me when we got home. And I feel so bad because I'm going to have to do that to her again in a few months. I don't know when. It depends on when we have the money for it. But yeah, she's gonna have every single one of her little teeth removed. Which I figured is what was going to happen. But, anyways, that was what I was dealing with before. But we're going to be playing Traveler's Rest today because I didn't want to play Stardew. I don't know. Just not feeling it right now. Not really feeling very many games at all in general. I'm just real tired. But hey, Traveler's Rest has gotten quite a few updates since I last really played it. And so it's been pretty fun. And because I love you, chat, I have started a new game just for stream. We'll redo all the tutorials. Okay. Alrighty. You hurry to finish your drink as another group of customers leaves the tavern. It seems the rest have gone as well, leaving you alone with your beer and the bill. After leaving a few silver coins on the table to pay for tonight's food and drink, you get ready to get up and go, but a voice from behind you makes you stop. Pardon me, I couldn't help overhearing you speak with your friends. You're completely right. King Cedric's death has been a great loss for the kingdom, a great man. Perhaps the best tavern keeper king of recent times, and a great friend. We were close, you know. Cedric often sought my impartial advice and I, of course, was all too happy to give it to him. Man pulls his chair close and sits with you. Waiter, a couple of nice full pints, please. Where was I? Oh yeah, Cedric. You see, Rylea wasn't always the kingdom it is today. No. Before him, there were others. A long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago.
Legends tell of a kingdom many years ago whose name has been lost to time. A place of prosperity and the good-hearted, blessed with peace. From her throne, the queen watched the passing of the seasons as bountiful harvests graced her beloved subjects. But nothing lasts forever, and the young queen soon fell gravely ill. The kingdom's prosperity faded with its queen, and not here long, the throne sat empty. For 7 days and 7 nights, the people of the kingdom held a wake for her, with one question on everyone's lips. Who shall inherit the throne? With the kingdom in disarray, nobles assembled their hosts, and war ravaged those bounteous lands. Long years of despair reigned, but amidst the darkness, a spark of hope ignited far away from that devastated city. Rygar was a tough, weathered man, owner of a humble tavern called Traveler's Rest. In desperation, hundreds flocked to Rygar, pleading for food and shelter. He responded by taking them in under his protection. Rygar and the others built and worked the land, and the humble tavern became the wealthiest in the kingdom. His followers founded the Fellowship of Tavern Keepers and departed to spread his teachings. Thanks to Rygar, the kingdom recovered its former glory. Rygar was named the Tavern Keeper King, and the city was called Rylea, in honor of the man who had brought hope back again. On his deathbed, he told his disciples with a smile, "Only one who has served 1,000 times can be worthy of being served." With him gone, the Fellowship of Tavern Keepers decided who should be the next king peacefully, just as their leader would have wanted. Neither blood nor riches would ever rule over Rylea. Since then, the Tavern Keeper's king's legacy has lived on, keeping the kingdom strong and prosperous for centuries. Now, the castle's horns are blaring, and that can only mean one thing. The Fellowship of Tavern Keepers has been summoned. The most capable in the realm are preparing for what is to come. Who can surpass the rest of the members of the Fellowship for honor and glory?
It's very dramatic, very silly. Oh dear, I got carried away there. I think I've lost count of how many beers we've had. What, you think you can go up against the Fellowship? No, you're mine. Those people are the elite. Their skills far surpass those of us common folk. So your mind is set. You got guts. To be honest, I've already given up, but I believe in you. Ever since I first met, I could sense you have something special in you. This is destiny. Turns out I was just talking to the owner of a fabulous tavern very close to the city. If you really want it, it's yours. No dream is too big. The price? Well, keep in mind we're not talking about just any old establishment. This tavern is a total dump in comparison. How about 1,000 gold coins? It's all your savings. No matter then, I knew deep down you're all talk. I'm sure I'll find someone else who will. Alright. I got the deed right here. I just need your signature. Ba, 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 ba. Splendid. That was the best purchase you'll ever make. Though I should warn you about a couple things. You see, on your journey, you'll encounter various... You feeling alright? You don't look too good. Maybe you should rest. I think it's already very... Hey! Hey! Wake up! Dun da 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 da. Just as I promised, right before nightfall. Old rockin' it? I don't know how to say it. Still as hardy as a young goat. Hey, we're here. You can get off the carriage now. Hello? Ugh. Okay, we're going to use the mouse for this because it'll be easier. We're going to do that. Boop. Boop. Wait, what? That was a mouthful. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to do that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're doing this, but I want it... You know what? We're going to go red because my private playthrough is, oh, is blue. We'll go with some red. There we go. Ta-da! And we'll do Mimilia instead of just Mimi. There we go. There you are. I thought you'd fallen asleep. This is your stop, my friend. Honestly, I can't imagine what brings you to this god's forsaken dump. What? You bought the tavern? Have you lost your mind? I mean, on closer look, it does have a certain charm. Rustic, that's it. Nothing that can't be fixed with a good old lick of paint or by setting it on fire. Well then, I'm afraid we must part ways now. I still have some business to attend to in the city. I'm sure we'll meet again very soon. Giddy up, ride like the wind. That poor old horse. Yes, I know how to do that. 81 days ago. Good morning. We are contacting you regarding the non-payment of the agreed quarterly amount due for the debt incurred after the purchase of your property. Please make the payment within 15 days, or we will take necessary steps to recover the sum owed. Please note that should this situation continue, it is within the purview of the Chamber of Commerce to proceed with the seizure of assets or the property itself. Have a good day. What Once again, we are contacting you regarding a debt incurred in the acquisition of your property. Due to the lack of response after our previous notices, we inform you of our intention to proceed with the appropriate measures. You will soon receive further communication from the Rylea Chamber of Commerce with our final decision. Should be noted that you can still settle this outstanding payments along with the late payment fee to rectify this situation. It has been determined, in view of the incurred debt, that the Rylea Chamber of Commerce will proceed with the total seizure of the property during winter of this year. We would like to emphasize that the Chamber has provided you with numerous warnings and guidance throughout this process, but the decision in the face of your continued evasion of our staff is completely final. Once this process has been initiated, only full settlement of the debt could allow you to retain ownership of the property. Okay. Good morning. We are writing this letter to confirm the payment on your behalf of the full amount of 250 gold to the Chamber of Commerce coffers, thus clearing all debts incurred after the purchase of the property, leaving it now free of all debts. Despite the disagreements in your case, we thank you for the regulation of the payment. Also, confirm the official transfer to its new owner, Mamilia. Please find enclosed the updated title deed signed by our Secretary General. Tanku. Now we go in. Oh man, this place looks gorgeous. What was that? What? What? Insolent mortal, who dares disturb my slumber? This place is forbidden. I won't allow some filthy looter to defile this tavern. I'm not a looter, man. Silence! Do not try to deceive me. This tavern has stood for centuries and it will remain that way. Leave now, trespasser. Actually, it's you who's on my property. What? I'm the new owner. Here's the deed. I can't believe it. That damned fool. Fine. Wait a moment. Alright, Missy. You've clearly been tricked. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but this tavern has no future. Trust me, I've watched countless owners pass through its doors, each worse than the last. Unfortunately, my contract obliges me to serve its current owner, but believe me, we're not friends, and this isn't the beginning of a great adventure. Save us both some time and leave this place. You're a magic cat? How dare you! I'm Maya. Maya? I'm calling her Maya. The boggart. Oh, it's a boggart. I see. The guardian of this tavern since before your great-great-grandparents were even born. I merely present in this form so your puny mortal mind can bear it. But that's besides the point. Have you listened to a word I said? Yeah. And, well, not leaving. I like this tavern. Gods, what the hell is wrong with her? Listen, it's very late. If you head down the corridor, you'll find an old bed. You can spend the night here, but don't get too comfortable. I want you out at first light. Understood? If you have any questions, press that. That way you can learn about your current objective. Yeah. Oh, wow. This place looks nice. Okay, so apparently I did skip some of the tutorial. They just still make you do parts of the tutorial even if you say skip. Because, yeah, my tavern didn't look like this. You're finally up. Listen. Sorry about last night. I was being serious. As you can see, this tavern isn't what it was. I know it's disappointing, but I'm afraid the previous owner has swindled you. Oh. Now that you've had some time to think it through, you really should leave already. I already told you I'm not leaving. Well, good luck. I will be helping you on bed. Even if you take the mop from the chest in the bedroom and clean the floor and tables, you'll never see me again. Okie dokie. Look at that. Seems you're not useless after all. Thank you for everything you've done, but a bit of mopping and cleaning some dirty dishes won't fix this tavern. I distinctly remember you saying I'd never see you again. Insolent fiend! I was like, fear to you because it's not your business. The tavern, it being a bit cleaner doesn't mean you're going to get any customers. Starters should move the benches next to the table. How do you expect people to come if there isn't anything place to sit? I understand. I'm sorry. I can't speak. It'll be okay. Alright. That's somewhat better, but still rather dull, don't you think? Not that I care. Found some decorations inside one of the boxes. Here, do what you want with them. Throw them in the bin for all the good it will do. Oh, thank you. Oh. I don't know how to tell you this, kitty cat, but I think these actually make everything look worse. Oh. Yeah, this all just looks worse. Rather depressing, don't you think? This looks like a crib. Perhaps we could fix it with a bit of light. I know, take these candles. If customers came and see what they're eating, they'll get upset. Make sure there's always some source of light at their tables to keep them happy. Can you at least put it in my hotbar? That's better. Though I should warn you, the candles will gradually burn out entirely. Make sure you have enough to replace them when this happens, because I can't spend my life constantly handing you new candles. Well, I could, but I won't. Well, now this looks splendid. Now it looks like a real tavern. What? Just like my old furniture that much, buy your own, why don't you? This is what you have for now, so deal with it. Anyway, the decor hardly matters now. Here's the key to the cellar. There should be some beer in the barrels below. You'll have to fetch it if you want something to serve. Oh, I should say I haven't been down there in a long time. If I were you, I'd bring a mop in case you have to deal with any of those horrid rats. Oh. Okay. Pick up 5 foul-smelling beers. Come here. Come here. Not the rat. Oh, my friend Lila would be horrified that I'm killing a rat. Oh. Hi. Make quite a racket down there. Did you find the beer? Yeah, and I got rid of the rats. What? You killed them? How could you? I was only killing earlier. God. Poor Mr. Radicus just got married. I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sure we can make good use of all that rat meat. Have you seen the crafting room left of the bedroom? Meet you there. Okay. See those 2 tables in front of you? Left one with the knives is the food prep table. One on the right with the frying pan is the oven. Some dishes require complex ingredients that you have to prepare at the food prep table first. But seeing what you did with those rats, I'm not leaving you alone with a knife, so let's try something simpler at first. About some rat skewers. Should be as easy as approaching and interacting and choose the recipe you want. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. So yeah, this is basically what we do. Nom nom nom. That's it! Nice and crisp on the outside, juicy on the inside. Let's go back to the dining room before they get cold. Okay, see that table left of the bar with the book on top? That's the tavern's menu. When you add new dishes to it, the customers will order them to eat. Go on, approach the menu. Yep. I was trying. What are you doing just standing there? You don't mean to serve the rat skewers without a nice drink to wash them down. Any idea how thirsty rat meat can make you? Drinks must be added to one of 2 types of dispensers. From the taps at the bar, you can only serve carbonated drinks like beers. While the kegs on the wall, you can serve any kind of drink. It's pretty simple. Even you should be able to remember it. Come on then, add the beers when it taps. Great! Looks like everything is finally ready. Give me a moment. It's been a long time since I've done this. Oh. What do you think? I know, right? You should see your face. It looks like you're beginning to understand who you're dealing with here. It's not all. I just need to concentrate a bit and... Whew! That was harder than I thought. I hope I remember which one of us is the original. Anyway, where were we? All right. As I was saying, customers won't just drop in anytime they like. For people to come to your tavern, the first thing you need to do is open it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. We can have up to 6, I think. But if we take the last one out, they won't order it, so we're not doing that. As people eat and drink, the tavern floor and tables may start to get dirty. When this happens, you'll have to clean them so your reputation among your customers doesn't decline. You may at times feel the urge to strangle them for making such a mess, but remember, that's not the kind of service we provide here. At least not for free. What's this? There's nothing to drink in this tavern? Bring out the beer! Yeah. Come on. So they can order drinks from the table. They have to order all food from the counter. But they can order drinks from the counter or the table, and you have to be ready to serve. And then this will be the very last one. Sometimes a customer will be dissatisfied with the service and begin to complain. When this happens, it's best to approach them and try to calm them down. Knowing myself, it might not be enough. Yeah. When I speak to the manager, so you do that, try to calm them down, right? Ah, looks like that didn't help much. Sometimes words aren't enough, so it's time for action. Select the mop and hit her with it. Don't worry. I'll barely feel a thing. Bam! 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 Ow! Take it easy, that hurt! Oh, now that the angry customer has left. You can keep serving the rest. Usually that's smart. If you run out of stock, people will keep ordering food and drink. I can create magic gruel with which to feed your customers, but it tastes rather bland. I doubt you'll earn much money from it. Yes, it's a rather curious power. I learned the spell on one of my trips to... Never mind that. Point is, that with drinks, there's not much that can be done. If you have nothing in your taps or kegs, people will ask for glasses of water. I know, completely devoid of taste, but you humans seem to love it. Remember the empty buckets you picked up? Yeah, go outside. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Boop, boop. Chill, everybody. Try my best here. Oh, I'm so full. I'd say we're done for today. It's best if you close and get some rest. No, we don't need to keep practicing because I know what I'm doing. But when you close it, you do last call and everyone finishes up their last, like, whatever you gave them type of thing. God, this place is a mess. Hurry up and finish drinking, Jesus Christ. Go. I'm not transforming into a god anytime soon. Yeah? That's a shame. I think that'd be fun. Let's go. Sleep. I have absolutely no idea how long this tutorial actually is since I've never done it. I've already skipped it. Good morning, rise and shine, sleepyhead. Come on, we got a long day ahead. If you want to open the tavern, there's a lot of things we need to prepare. Girl, don't even ask what things. Look at this fucking place. Look, I admit those rat skewers weren't half bad, but you surely don't expect to attract much of a clientele with rat meat and spoiled beer, right? We need supplies to open the tavern, but I've taken care of it. I pulled some strings, and Raya and Leah will be waiting for you in City Market with everything ready. I'm flat broke, man. I know, I've picked up the tab this time around. But don't get used to it, you hear me? I'm not handing you gold every time you need it. Understood. Good lass, follow the path. Yes, I know where I'm going. Almost forgot, be careful. They're, how to put it, rather strange. Don't let them talk your head off, okay? Oh, they will. They do every time. It's okay. Bum bum ba da ba da ba. Ba 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 da ba ba. See, look at all these places we can go. Hello, you two. Look, Leah! We have a customer. I think it's not just any customer, Rhea. She must be Maya's new little mouse. What's the kitty up to now? What a mischievous kitty! Look at her. The poor thing doesn't even know why she's here. Yeah, she's scared stiff. If you're a good little mouse, you've got nothing to be afraid of, right, Leah? Of course not. We help good mice, but the bad ones... You're scaring her, Leah! Remember what Mia said. You know how sharp kitty claws are. How boring. Mia's the only one who can play. What in the world are you talking about? See, Rhea? Now she wants to know. Now she's curious, but she shouldn't ask because curiosity killed the cat! I'm going to leave. Oh my, what a proud little mouse. Look, Leah, she wants to leave without saying goodbye to us. She can't, Rhea. Mia told us to give her the order. Here, little mouse, this is for you. You can visit us anytime. Any friend of the kitty is a friend of Rhea and Leah. Of course. Where else would the little mouse get plants and seeds? Only bad mice would get them from competition. Isn't that right, Leah? She wouldn't do that to us, Rhea. Would she? No? Told you, Rhea. She's a good little mouse. If you need anything else from us, talk to me or my sister. After all these years, we're experts. I honestly thought you were children. But they always stare at me. Just because I look like this doesn't mean I'm a scoundrel. Sure, I'm a thief, but he should mind his biases. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure in my private playthrough, I've seen him say as soon as someone turns around, he's snatching it. So... Okay, but we got our tools now. Kitty cat. Finally. Okay, you got what we need, right? Let's see if those skewers were just a fluke or if you actually know your way around a kitchen. How about some grilled steak? Yeah. Understood. I'm going. Boop. Wait, what did she want from me? But they can probably tell the difference between... Oh. She wanted beef. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I didn't read. While this gets done, we can make start on our beers. Yes. Wheat. Wheat. Go outside. What exactly you want me to do? Fresh air, right. As you know, you can go to a city to buy ingredient supplies. If you want to maximize your profits, it's much better to grow your vegetables or raise your own animals. Raya and Leah have given you a few seeds. No time like the present to start working on our crop fields. First, use your scythe. Yes. First, use the scythe. 2, 3. Oh, man. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah. 8, 9. And this is the hoe. Oh my god, please. No. I'm not done! Hey, not bad with those twiggy arms of yours. I didn't think you had it in you, honestly. Water the soil. Yes, yes, yes. I'm not done. I fucked up. Thank you. Boop. 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 Okay, so we want 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. By the way, Rhea and Leah, I've given you an olive sprout. Yes, fruit trees. Wait, return to a crafting room. What? I wanted to plant it. Whatever. I'll plant it later. It doesn't really matter. There we are. Since the malt is ready, we can start making our beer. Yes, I understand. Many types, but we can only do this one. Okay. In there. Looks good. I don't know if you've noticed, but everything we've been making uses up the fuel resources. Yes, yes, yes. Here you are. And you see, there are a lot of resources you can find all around you. You just need the right tool to get them. Yeah, it's in the workstations. Fell 5 trees. So we're going to go up here because I want my, like, my fruit trees and shit to be up here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. And we place that there. So we need 5 pieces of coal, which is also up this direction. This is kind of where the, if you skip the tutorial, where you kind of start, where it's, it tells you to fix up the crafting stations. It just doesn't do all this other stuff that we've been doing. Although, maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe she'll want me to grab more. Yes. There we go. Is that really necessary? Yes, yes, yes. Back to the crafting room. Okay. We will be repairing the other crafting stations. So I will definitely need them. Boo! Ha ha ha. Yeah, yeah. You should see face. Never gets old. Okay. Now, seriously, the beers we've crafted should be done by now. Yes. Should begin aging them. Yes. We have to age all of this. I mean, you don't have to, but you get more money when you age them. And when you get quests on, like, the bulletin board for different beers and alcoholic drinks, they have to be Grand Reserve, so max age. I'm not touching it, man. Relax. Oh. Morning, sleepyhead. We planted the crops 3 days ago, so they should be grown by now. Yeah, crops go by super fast in this game. Like I said, looks like they're ready to be harvested. Shouldn't give you any trouble. If you approach them, press A, you'll be able to pick them up. Well, the wheat, I need this, but... As you can see, some crops died when you harvested them, some didn't. Yes, multiple harvest. They're dry now, so yeah. Boop. Go to the cellar. Okay. Does it only take 3 days for it to age? That took longer than that. The beer you made reached the maximum level aging. Now we have grand reserves to serve our new customers. Don't celebrate just yet. Aged or not, bad beer is still bad beer. I'm not about to let you serve any old thing, so we should taste it first. Gods have mercy on my soul, beloved parents. Soon we shall reunite. Farewell, Missy. Remember me as I live, beautiful and pure heart. My God, this is delicious. You like it? Yes, it's alright, I suppose. You've passed. We're ready open. How's it possible, that girl? Come on, pick up the beers. No time to lose. Swear to God, if there's not 20 beers in here. Okay. Alley-oop! Here I am again. The time has come to open the tavern. First thing you must do is prepare your products. Add the dishes you wish to serve to the many beers you've crafted. Yes. Now we open. That's it. You remember how to open the tavern? Yes, yes, yes. I do indeed remember. Alright, keep one of those and one of those. Are these going to be real customers, or are they all going to be her? No, they are real customers. Okay, first customer. Alright, alright. Nobody panic. This is different from when we practiced earlier with the rat skewers. See the bar over there action? That's a tavern's reputation. What? Where? Reputation will rise or fall. Okay. Oh, my level. Yeah, I know that. But yeah, that little level over our hotbar. Yeah, so this is basically what we do, and we'll get lots of new recipes that we can get as we level up to make more different kinds of foods. We'll unlock this area eventually that turns into an inn. Yeah, it goes faster with a lot more stuff going on when you have more tables, obviously, but we only have the one right now. They are not watered down. Shut up. They're not, I promise. See? I don't know why some of them give up to go to the counter to order, and some of them are like, nah, I'm too lazy, but here we are. And I wonder if serving them again counts towards the 10, or if it has to be 10 different customers. I don't know. And the comfort level of the tavern affects how much reputation you get as well. Oh, aren't you freezing the icon at the bottom in case customers are feeling cold? Don't be stingy and light the chimney before we lose reputation. Make sure it has enough fuel. Yeah. Boop. Stop. Look, I'm working on it, guys. Relax. Much better. Now service can continue as normal. Remember, if you run out of your drink, you can make some more with the ingredients you've obtained. Cooking isn't my forte. Take this old recipe book. Okay, anyways. She is now leaving. Level up reputation. So now we have to keep... I got 79 new recipes. Jesus Christ. Okay, we have no water. That's not great. I need to go out and get water. Okay. Fuck. Okay, so let's make some tea for our drink. Yeah, we don't have any of that shit. We can make some more of this though and just get it going. You want water again? Okay. Sure. Yeah, it's a nice little game to just chill out with. I enjoy it a lot. Can you hurry up? Oh, of course now it did, but... No, you don't want your money back. Shut up. So we can do maybe like a meat broth. Which we can serve just meat broth as it is. Or we can serve... I'm coming. It's hard to tell when this old-ass table's dirty. Sorry. Or we save the meat broth and we use it to make some other recipes, which I don't know if we have any recipes currently that will use it, but I need more water. I will be making more buckets soon so that I don't have to keep doing this as often. Right, that does fill them up at the same time it does. I don't think we're leveling up my reputation today. I don't know, this seems to be going very slow with how everything is right now. Oh, it's still not done. My bad. Yes, you want more Doinkies. But we're going to be getting lots of money. And we will put that into getting seeds. Nothing dirty. Fine. And once we level up, see, we have all of these different skill trees. These two we don't have yet. That's going to be magic and relationships, but they're not added into the game yet. Sadly. Keep this. Let's do some porridge. 'Cause why not? And see, even when it's not necessarily a dirty table yet, you can still clean it to prevent it from being dirty. Come on. Please. I just really want you guys to fucking give me stuff. So like seafood we don't have currently, yeah. We don't have any of this. Red dough. Flour. We don't have the grinder for the flour, that's right. Okay. It'll be okay. But we were given more stuff. So actually, I could just close the tavern now. And we can work on getting some stuff ready. So like, what do you need to repair it? Can't do that yet. Nothing. Oh god. But we do need all of this. It's just trying to get to level 1. We were close, but it was going to take way too long with just one table. So this is the iron. We also have copper. That was down to the left a little bit right there. Iron, copper, stone, wood, and coal. And plant fiber are like the basic resources. We have 1 gold. We could go get a lot more seeds, actually. So let's go do that. We're gonna go get seeds. I slept for so long. I do not know why I'm still so tired. We're going to take that because we need that. Never mind, that thing is expensive as shit. We need those. We should have those. Chili seeds are good as well. What else? Oh, onions we need lots of. Lots of onions. But at the same time... Oh my god, those are expensive. We can't even afford that. Well. Wow, those are expensive, aren't they? Potatoes we need, and that's exactly all of my money. God damn it. Okay, it'll be fun. How many seeds is that? So that's 9, 15, 16? Oh, okay. 10, 11, 12. Oh. 13. 14, 15. Oh. Don't do that. Ugh. This Okay. It is very, very sensitive to you moving like at all. Would it actually be easier to do it? Oh my god, it is. Is this just a game that I need to just accept that we're not doing it with controller? I've only ever played it with controller, but yeah, it might actually just be easier not to do controller. For my own sanity. And everyone else who watches sanity. Ugh. Okay. Plant. You should water it first. You're right. I forget you have to water because otherwise it is too hard to get seeds into the ground, apparently. Okay. I did not click there, but that's fine. I don't really care. Okay, so we have done everything now. For that needed to be done. We will eventually... Oh, God. I made a fucking mess of my already destroyed tavern. Now, how do I enter build mode like this? Okay. Actually, I want this to be... Okay. Wait, what? Style is T. Boop. 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 Apparently these, like, stop the table from getting dirty as fast. I don't know if that's true. Well, that's what it claims. And then, oopsies, this. Yeah. Take one of those. And yeah, I think that's all we got. Okay, we can open now. Yes, we can open as many times throughout the day as we want. We can open and close, like, whenever. Doesn't really matter. Hello. Okay. See, this is going much faster now that we have, like, actual people. Boy, don't make me beat you up. Can you guys relax for half a second? I need to go put these in the aging barrel. Okay, we're going to easily level up our reputation here in a second. Boop. And I should actually get more going. Okay, I'm gonna clean it, relax. I just have to try and learn all the controls all over again. Grab. Oh, do not want to grab that one because they won't order if you pull it out already. Clean your table so you don't get pissy with me. Yeah, look at that. Look at that! We're close. Oh, you want the last beer? There you go, good sir. Last one. Then we'll get some more money. Oh. There it is. So see, we get 1 skill point, and then the rest of P fragments that we go and get new recipes. I hate that you only get 10 recipe fragments each level up because there's so much to get. There we go. Yeah, we want more tips. And we'll just keep serving until we finish the waters, I guess. Stop getting pissy, dude. Get out. God. Ungrateful. Yeah. It's a very just kind of relaxing game that I've been able to zone out to. Because you know, with everything going on in life, I've been super stressed out. It's been kind of difficult, you know? And of course, you know, it was a 2-hour drive, right, with my mom. And with me being in a car with her unable to escape, that's always, you know, the best time for her to bring up any conversation she wants to have with me. And we were talking about how I may be having to have surgery that would permanently remove any chance of me having my own kids, and it was a rough time. Going back and forth on what we thought, and yeah, it was just rough. It's been a rough time, and trying to like talk about it, and you know, then I told her at the end that it doesn't really matter because it's all based on whether or not we can get my insurance to pay for it, because the surgeries are expensive and I cannot afford it, like, at all. Probably can't really afford it even. We want to serve tea now. Okay, so we're going to close it now. I don't know if I would even be able to afford surgery, even if insurance covered parts of it. And like I said, that's if they'll cover it, because, you know, I'm only 27. So them covering any surgery that would make it absolutely impossible for me to have kids, it's not going to be easy to convince. Okay, anyways, hey, it's that new tavern keeper I've been hearing all about. Did you see your customers' faces? I can't remember last time someone walked out that door looking that satisfied. You've impressed me, Missy. I've been around town and people are already singing our praises. Anyway, I'm glad things are going well. Who knows, perhaps you'll be able to turn this tavern's luck around. Of course, you did have a great teacher. Very true, thank you for everything, Miss Nolia. Oh, shush. You're gonna make me blush. By the way, you never told me why you decided to buy this tavern. I'm going to go up against the Fellowship of Tavern Keepers. Okay, I deserve that. No, really. Why a tavern? I told you. Listen, do you understand what you're saying? Members of the Fellowship have been perfecting their skills for years. A rookie like you doesn't stand a chance. Besides, fame and glory aren't good reasons to get into this business, young lady. Do you want to be yet another power-hungry, big-headed idiot? Rygar's teachings have been warped enough. No, I just want to help people. This girl, she reminds me so much of them. Alright, follow me. Where are we going? Special place. You'll see once we get there. I think she's going to take me to where I learn recipes. Yes. Here it is! Oh, this brings me back. The old slab? It's not a slab, you simpleton. It's a door. A door that's been sealed for a long, long time. Only thing we need to open it is the right key. Where's the key? Right in front of you. Step inside. I need a moment. Or step aside. The path is clear. Time for your last test. Okay, what's in there? You have to see for yourself. If what you told me is true, this will help you achieve your goals. If it isn't, then you're not worthy. Well, it's been nice knowing you. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. At the back of the cave, you'll find a portal. Cross it and let instinct guide you forth. Go on, don't be a coward. Enter the cave and prove you're worthy. What's the worst that could happen? Well, true. Try not to think about it, alright? You have nothing to fear. If anything goes wrong, at least it'll be a painless death. Okay. It's fine. Bum bum bada. Can I grab these at least first? Yes! I said yes, thank you. I want these mushrooms. Read. Raise your glasses, custodians of ancient legacy. for knowledge recorded will never fade from memory. Like fire. Open. And ta-da! Look at all this. We can learn all these recipes. So I'm thinking that needs butter and sugar. We don't really have that. That needs spring onion turnip. We're trying to go with something that's a little simpler. We could do that because we're going to have olives. We have onions, so let's do that. Okay, we're going into a lot of breaded things, apparently. You're back and in one piece. I knew from the moment I met you that you had it in you. But you wanted me to leave. That just passed, of course. And you passed. No one else has been able to light Rygar's torch in centuries. Perhaps you do stand a chance after all. So I'll be able to defeat the Fellowship? No, it's still too early to tell. Perhaps with the help of a beautiful and experienced boggart, you might. What, you want me to stay with you and be your mentor? I'm not sure, Missy. You know how busy I am. You don't have to if you have other things you can do. Alright, you can stop begging. I know you'll be completely lost without me. Back to work. Let's return to the tavern and see how you manage on your own. Okay. First, though, look at all these. We need all this. These are another mushrooms. We can get 3 types of mushrooms. These are our herbs, which are really important. And I'm so glad they upped the amount of herbs that you get because you use them for everything. Use them in food, drinks, everything. And so you're constantly low on them. But in my private playthrough, I have several hundred of each. Just from walking around every couple days grabbing them. This is the 3rd type of mushroom right there. Oh, and those are dig spots. So there is archaeology now in the game. In the dig spots, you can find recipes, ingredients to craft the different diggy stuff, and trash, which we can turn into someone to like get stuff for. But that's actually the last achievement I need in this game, is collecting trash, trading them into Wilson, and using the coins he gives us for it to buy furniture. You have to buy 50 pieces of furniture, and it's so expensive. It's like 8 pieces of trash for the cheapest furniture. So that's a lot. We should do this. Oh god. It's 2:25 in the morning. 2:30 in the morning. Uh-oh. Huh. Your character passes out at 3. Run. I don't have empty. That's fine then. Run. Home at last. I'm exhausted. What? You haven't done anything? You apprentices have no shame. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't even know how to clean a table. Made some progress, but we're still a long way from the Fellowship's level. If you want to face them, you'll have to get their attention, gain more reputation, repairing the tavern first before they begin to take us seriously. Don't look at me like that. You're the one dead set on defeating them, remember? How are you going to do that? Their tavern is falling apart. Start by repairing the workstations, gathering materials in this list. You know, I'll just gather intel. Let me know when you have all the necessary materials, yeah. Make sure the tavern is still standing when I come back, will you? Try not to get in too much trouble while I'm away. You'll do great, Missy. You're my last hope. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, she's getting sleepy. Yes, yes, yes. We will go sleepy. Repair the stump with the axe? I didn't repair it, though. You said I couldn't. You said I couldn't repair it yet. I tried. Okay. Well, it's cold. Okay. Let's take that. Ah, fuel. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. We can't make any of that because I don't have the grinder. Maybe the bread was not the best one to go for first. Let's just clean this up so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, we have to go repair all this shit. Which we need... Okay, cancel. How much do I need for you? That's fine, because guess what? I have this. Have that ready to go. Oh. We did repair it, apparently. Sup? Do that. What do you need? You need stone and then nails, which we're going to get nails in a second here. Is that... Who's ready to harvest already? Goddamn. Everything looking good. So we can go down south now while we wait for all this anyways. That's the copper. I don't really need that much copper for anything. It's mostly for decorations that we don't really have right now. Like the recipes core or anything. Oh, yeah. We can find wild turkeys and we can murder them for their meat. Eh. It's good to have. Like I said, when you dig up, you can get lots of things. You can get anything from the archaeology ingredients to craft the artifacts you learn. To, you know, like the ore that we just got. Sometimes you can get planks and nails. And then trash. And copper scrap. We need all of the herbs. Now, here is the farm. This is where we can buy animals and the actual barn and all that. Once we have money, it's very expensive. And we buy all the food for them here. But also, the wife inside sells a limited amount of eggs and milk and cheese starters. See, ancient fragments. We just got some ancient fragments. But we don't have any recipes or the archaeology table. So that doesn't really help us right now. But soon. Yeah. There are some random wild things out here. So like there's lemon and lime trees here and olive trees. These are like blackberry bushes, which are in fall, I think. That's like a mango tree up there, or a apple tree. I know this is an apple tree, but we're not in the right season for it, so it's not out yet. Then we have Bob. You are Bob's father? No. Bob looks for him, but Bob can't find. Bob, is that your name? Yes. Little Violet gives name. Bob says thanks. Yes, it's a good name. You friend of Bob and Nugget. Nugget, who's Nugget? Nugget is best friend of Bob. She's very smart hen. She helps Bob in his shop. So you have to sell things, right? Yes, you can watch. Let Bob know if you like. So yeah. Bob sells random assortment of things. The roots are also good to have, but you can get those from digging up. We don't really need anything right now from him. And then down here is the beach. Here we can get the coconuts. More trash. Lots of different kinds of seafood though, like sea urchins. We can fight the crabs and get some of those. There's like 4 different crabs that spawn here that you can get and cook with. On these rocks, mussels will grow. They're not here right now, but you can get them. This is Wilson down here. Okay, he walked away. Ooh, fossilized remains. That's useful. Underpants. Oh, another crab. There's usually 2 crabs if they spawn. They don't always spawn, but if they do, there's like always 2 of them. Alrighty. Hello, my friend. It's been a while since I've seen a new face around here. If you want something to drink, I think I have a couple beers left at home. It's that one back there, by the way. I'm Wilson. Nice to meet ya. Yeah, it's not a very common name around here. I arrived in the kingdom a few years ago and stayed to pursue my passion, art. Since then, I've been living on this beach, enjoying life's little pleasures. That's your house? It's amazing. Thank you very much. I built it with my own hands. It may not be a palace, but it's all I need. Someplace I can keep warm, and work is more than enough for me. After a shipwreck, I was able to recover most of the materials I needed. The first few months were a bit rough, but seeing it finish, I feel it was all really worth it. Ew. I have like a bruise on my arm, apparently. Something. Jesus Christ. I don't know from what. Shipwreck? What shipwreck? Ah, yes. I actually arrived here by accident. I was on an expedition with other researchers when a storm cracked the hull of our ship, leaving us shipwrecked in the middle of the ocean. That's all I remember. When I came to my senses, I was on this beach and decided to make it my home. You didn't think about going back? That's the funny thing. I love my new life. Now I do what I want when I want. I can spend days writing, painting, or just lying in the sun. Anything is possible. When I realized I was able to survive on my own, I decided that I would never go back to my old life. The wonders of the world are there to be enjoyed, not to be read about in a sad, tattered manuscript. See, so nice to meet you. Same here. Drop by anytime. Spending time with your friends is one of the many beautiful things in life. Have you seen the state of the beach? Lately, the tide keeps bringing all kinds of junk to the shore. By all the gods, the other day I fished a wig. A wig? How is that possible? I usually use the junk I find for my artwork, but this is getting out of hand. I'm finding fewer and fewer things, useful things to recycle. I have an idea. Why don't you bring me the junk you find lying around? I can trade it in for nice things or information about the fish in this kingdom. After all, I was a great marine biologist before the shipwreck. Sounds good. Great! Have you seen the huge chest I have at home? You can leave the junk there. Even if I'm not there, you'll get seals in return. When you have enough, I'll exchange them for whatever you like. We both get something out of it, the clean sea in the process. It's a win-win all around. Yes. So yeah. He wants us to give him all the garbage we find. So he can make art. Yeah, no muscles right now. But let's go and dump off this trash that we currently have. It's not even going to be able to get us 1 piece of furniture, but, you know. Do that. Yeah, 6. We need at least 8. But yeah, so we come down here every so often. Should I talk to the bitch to fish? Let's just go ahead. Hikari! Since we're down here. I'll find you. If it's the last thing I do, I'll find you and... what are you doing here? Just standing there. Do you need anything? You enjoying a day of fishing? Enjoying? Does a sword enjoy piercing its enemy? A spear being sharpened? No, I lost that right long ago. Okay, there. They're biting at least? Look, I'm busy. Why don't you just go away and leave me alone? Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. Hey, wait, come back a minute. Yeah? Well, listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so rude. It's just, well, whatever. Let me introduce myself. I'm Hikari, daughter of Kojaku. I hope I haven't upset you. If you want to fish, don't mind me. Now that I think of it, it actually would be nice to have some company for a change. Thanks, but I don't know how. Maybe it's for the best. Believe me, you don't know what. Okay. Don't look at me like that. See that old rod next to me? You can take it if you want. It's no beauty, but it'll show you the ropes. I don't have one more. Okay, got it. Okay, lesson 1. To trick your prey, it's essential to use the right bait. There are various species in the realm, and each of them feeds on a single type of bait. There are other factors that affect fishing too. What species you can catch depends on what bait you use, the season we're in, and the type of water you're fishing in. Got it? Yeah. After a couple tries, you see that nothing's biting. It's because you're not fulfilling some of the fishing conditions. In that case, you should change the bait or switch between salt and fresh water. See if you have better luck. What does it do? A rod is not just a tool. It's an extension of your body. What's the balance like? Does it provide good grip? I think so. Good. The higher quality of the rod, the easier it'll be to catch fish. Lesser rods won't be able to handle the heaviest fishes, so if you feel like you're constantly having trouble catching anything, you may need to change your strategy. Change bait or zone, right? Exactly. Sounds like you're getting the hang of it, so let's move on. Yep. Q? Yes, I understand. Okay. We're going to boop. Stay focused on the buoy, the fish will bite. I wasn't trying to pull it out. I was trying to get her to stop talking. Got one. Move the indicator. There we go. So we caught a pair of underpants. Sometimes fish bites can be mistaken for all kinds of junk. Don't worry. Why don't you keep the rod? Treat it with care. Yeah, I'll take good care of it. Thanks. Since we can make some fish stuff, I do want a couple pieces of fish if we can get it. And not just, you know, underpants. Okay. I'm determined. We have lots of grubs. We can get a fish with grub. I'm certain of it. We can do it. There we go. An anchovy. We need quite a few fish, so let's just go ahead. Yes, come on. Okay, well, we'll just stick with 3 for now. Let's see. So, ideally, what I really want is to find the recipe for archaeology that is a lamp. Because, if I do the lamp, I never have to put down any more candles at the tables. They are permanently lit, don't have to worry about it. Every furniture piece adds a certain amount of comfort to the bar, which increases the amount of reputation you get, right? But it has diminishing returns. So, like, the first one of it you put down is full. And then it drops down to, like, half for the second one, and so on and so on. So, I don't get, you know, all of my, comfort for it, but it doesn't really matter to me because the sheer convenience of not having to do the I don't have anyone do the candles is worth it in my opinion, because I'm lazy. Okay, we just need, I didn't even repair, oh yeah, I did repair blacksmith table. Silly. Okay, so we're going to do that. Yes, fuel. And do that. We need to cut down a lot of trees. Because coal does add the most fuel, but a lot harder to get than just chopping down all these trees. Plus, I do want to get a queen bee so that we can do some, we can make some honey. And I mean, the crafting recipe is a couple gold, I think. So we can't get it yet, but I do want to be able to do it. And when the bees first got added, I had horrid luck. I chopped down 200 trees and never found a single bee. In my new private playthrough, I had 3 pretty fast back to back. So hopefully we get one. Not just, you know, super unlucky. But yeah, we're going to need... Gonna need lots of planks. Lots of firewood. Take some of those. I don't have the stone. Okay, well I know there's stone. Oh, that's copper. Fuck. Well, there's stone up here though, up north. Because there's some here. I mean, there's some in the cave. There's like one up top. There's one like down to the right. Let me get this coal. Oh, see? We just got stone. Oh my god, my inventory is full. That's right, because I don't have a chest yet. I mean, I do. It's in the bedroom. But, wow, we're too fat to get through there. Repair. So we need 5 stone blocks. Oh my god, we don't have stone. How many nails do we have? Not enough. Do that. We'll have enough wooden planks and stuff. It's just the stone blocks. Okay, right. We didn't get this one yet. So this will give us 1 thing of stone blocks. How many stone blocks does it give us? 2. Okay. Let's go to the cave and grab that stone real fast. I didn't mean to grab that, but hey, whatever. It's this. Yes, we can fish in here. I think fishing in there gives like the same as fishing in the river, because they're both fresh water. Could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Oh, that's true. Yeah, there's no dig spots on your actual property. Okay, we do that. Yeah, I know I need to go put some stuff away. So we're gonna probably put this kind of stuff away for now. I'll go fishing at some point, but right now we're not going to really worry about it. And we can put away the archaeology stuff for now, since I can't afford the archaeology table anyways. Yeah, once we give her all this stuff, we'll be able to have a nice looking tavern. Here you go. You got everything? Brilliant! Let's get to work. Cancel all your plans, kid. This is going to take a while. Okay. Look at it. It's all nice and new. Can't believe we finally finished. Never seen the tavern looking so dazzling. We've done a great job. I admit, I misjudged you. You're not so bad after all. Thanks. I've grown fond of you too. What? That's not what I meant. It's just that I have to go. You take charge now, okay? Bye. Alrighty. Goodbye. Look at this. It's all cleaned up. But like I said, we go up here, and right now there's nothing. But we will be building up here to create guest rooms. But for now, this is it. See, we can make pepper now. We can make some seafood. Let's go down here. Even down here is nice now. And there we go. Even my bed is nice now. Oh, goodness. But I believe that's where I'm going to end it. Because I realize after sleeping for like almost 16 hours straight after yesterday, I am starving. And I didn't eat because I wasn't hungry before I started streaming. But yeah, I'm also just real tired. Yesterday, all the stress of everything yesterday and everything recently, just, I'm done. I'm tapping. Can't believe my car popped. Which, by the way, yeah, that whole car thing. Turns out we didn't actually pop the tire. Like, we didn't hit anything. We had a blowout. Like, on the side, there was, like, a weak part in the tire. Not even the part that, you know, hits the road driving, just on the side. And it blew out. And we were super lucky because, like I said, we were going 60-something miles on the freeway. And my mom didn't swerve at all. Like, it didn't affect us or anything. But it could have been so bad. Yeah. So, I have a new tire now, though. Don't worry about it. It costs like $200-something. Or $100-something. Like $170 for a tire. But, you know. It's fine. So, goodbye, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. I'll hopefully stream some more this week. When I'm not so depressed